Right then, lads, welcome back to Cossyz 90 more. My name is Cossyz. Manchester City are signing GREALISH. It's gonna be 100 million. That's the release clause that they will trigger, that they will activate as per Sky Sport. The player will do his medicals today and sign for Manchester City on a long-term contract. It's absolutely mad. Absolutely mad. Look, how will Manchester City look like next season? We're gonna be doing previews for every Premier League every Premier League club. I will do a preview for their season, and I promise every Premier League club, from Manchester United to Arsenal to Aston Villa to Brentford, we'll be doing their Premier League previews and try to see how they could maybe line up, and who are going to be their key stars and what we expected out of them next season, who will win the title and things like that. But City are signing GREALISH as per Sky. They're serious. They're absolutely serious about it. Smash a like on the video. Do subscribe to the channel. We're gonna dive into that article from Sky Sport. Make sure you do find me on Cossyz 90 more as well. Or raise and find me on Cossyz Arsenal podcast as well for Arsenal news. Do find me there. Let's get the party started. Right. This is Sky Sport. Like you can see, their beautiful website. I love their colors: blue, red, white. Yeah, that's their colors. I do love them. The yellow is mine, so don't give them too much credit. You could give me credit as well, right? So this is what they're saying as Sky. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy for me. It's absolutely crazy. Right. So they're saying GREALISH, Aston Villa captain, to undergo Manchester City medical on Thursday ahead of a 100 million pound transfer. This guy last summer, was it last summer when Aston Villa were gonna get relegated? United and a couple of other clubs could have signed him for less than 40 million. For less than 40. If Aston Villa were relegated in that season, they survived relegation, and now it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. This guy is gonna be 100 million pounds to Manchester City. And what a squad City will have when they get GREALISH. Where's he gonna play? I think that's not even a question. The question is, I don't know what the question is even. So according to Sky, they're saying GREALISH has a 100 million release clause in his contract. Villa were willing to offer him more wages. Villa were willing to offer him more wages than he will earn at City, but he wants to win titles. Villa feel they are probably 2 or 3 years away from what they would need to be in their project to convince him to stay. Brilliant. By Cavesolico. Brilliant. So Aston Villa never wanted to sell. We know this now. They never wanted to sell. They're saying they've tried to convince the player to stay. They're saying they could give him more money than City. That is, I think that shows you how important GREALISH is to Aston Villa. He's their captain. That's the first thing, and I think he's one of the best captains in the league, behind Jordan Henderson. I think Jordan Henderson could be one of the best. In my own making, or if I'm gonna suggest, I think Henderson should be one of the best. But again, GREALISH is another one. Leads by example, leads by action. He's a wonder for Aston Villa, and if they lose him, I know they're trying to find. They brought in Danny Ings now. They wanted Emil Smith. Well, never gonna sign for them. And they knew that. They're bringing in Leon Bailey. They brought in Emi Buendia, but they still feel there is that thing lacking, because with GREALISH, you don't have a footballer alone. You have so many things. It's like a package. You'll never get. You'll never exhaust. And I think 24 years of age, GREALISH needs to land in the hands of a manager like Pep Guardiola. Just imagine if he's been that good at Aston Villa. if it lands in the in the beautiful golden hands of Pep Guardiola, what is gonna happen? Because with Guardiola, I know he's gonna polish him a lot. He's gonna do a lot of polishing. England could have, could have the best weapon now. Probably in the next 2 years, when he's 26, England could have a weapon of mass destruction. They could have an IBM in there, in Jack Grealish. Good at shooting, good at running, good at keeping the ball, scores a lot, creates a lot. He's a midfield. He's unplayable. He's unstoppable as a player. So if you read this, Sky is saying Jack Grealish will undergo a medical on Thursday ahead of his proposed 100 million transfer from Aston Villa. City submitted their offer on Friday, and it activated a 100 million release clause in Jack Grealish's Villa contract. They had no way out. They absolutely, and that's the beauty. That's the beauty with release clauses. I still remember we wanted Thomas Partey from Atletico Madrid, and Arsenal. All we needed to do was just trigger that release clause, and when we did it, Atletico Madrid were all over the place. Obviously, they won the league, so it didn't affect them that much, did it? But it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. 100 million, a release clause, non-negotiable, and City are like, nowhere. Can I give you that money? Can I activate it? What do you think about that? And they want, Harry Kane as well, because they're causing a lot of, unrest in Harry Kane's mind. So you could see Harry Kane as well move to. This is crazy. This is crazy. Because if England, the next World Cup, you expect England to challenge, to be a potential challenger. In the Euros, they could have won it. If not for Southgate playing that backward football, I think they could have won it. Because look, Italy come in the semi-finals and they were absolutely disgustingly dominated by Spain. And I think England did have the quality, to dominate to Italy. I don't know, but they had the quality to score 2 past Italy. If they decided to, if only they had decided to, they didn't decide. They decided otherwise, right? So they're saying the move would represent the biggest transfer in English football history, breaking the previous record held by Paul Pogba, who rejoined Manchester United for a £93.25 million from Juve in 2016. All right. Grealish, who was given an extended break after playing for England at Euro 2020, has been training with his Villa teammates in London all week, and once again, with the group on Wednesday. It's been very difficult for 25-year-old Jack Grealish to decide if he wants to leave the club, and he has the club he has supported all his life, and be part of and be a part and been a part of for 19 years. He was absolutely torn about the decision. Villa were willing to offer him more wages than he will earn at City, but he wants to win travel. Now this is the beauty with with English media, right? Now you know what? It's funny. When Alexis Sanchez moves from Arsenal to Manchester United, Sanchez is greedy. He wanted money, and when Grealish moves from Villa to Manchester City, it's absolutely hard for him. Grealish is facing a hard time. It's hard for him to make the decision. It's gonna be a very hard transition. They're trying to cover it. We know it's a big money move. Aston Villa, there was no way they were gonna refuse 100 million. So it doesn't make any sense. Don't cover it. It's all about the money. We know that. Nobody's gonna blame Grealish. Nobody's gonna blame Aston Villa. It's always the money first. And I think it works well for the English national team. Grealish gets more playing time at a bigger side with a big manager. He gets to become a better player refined into into a player who can even win the Ballon d'Or, or win at least player of the season, season in, season out in the Premier League. That is what I think Pep Guardiola will actually make him. Look at Raheem Sterling and how Raheem Sterling was elevated, right? That is it. So if you look at British transfer records, right, you have what's this? Okay. So you have Alan Shearer there. You have Veron. You have Rio Ferdinand. Sorry. You have Andrei Shevchenko, Robinho, Paul Pogba, and Jack Grealish. Right. It's funny. It's absolutely funny. So Grealish to City is official. He's doing his medicals today. He'll be joining. Grealish's decision has been accepted by management and players at Villa, who wish him well for the future and hold no bitterness over his departure. They hope the fans share the same understanding and that Grealish's legacy at the club will remain intact. Villa feel they are probably 2 or 3 years away from where they would need to be in their project to convince Grealish to stay. But they feel this his departure may actually end up accelerating that process. Villa did offer Grealish a new and improved contract earlier this summer, despite him signing a 5-year deal last September. That is how desperate they were to keep him. I absolutely understand it. I don't know if anybody understands it like I do, but Villa losing Grealish is known. You don't compare it to anything. I think it's like City losing Kevin De Bruyne. I think something like that. He's so vital. He does absolutely everything for them. So that's it. That's it from Sky. My people will meet very, very soon.